Hey wild ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 reasons to reclaim your sacred slut. But first, what the hell is a sacred slut? The sacred slut is a feminine archetype that is largely shunned and misunderstood and locked away in a tiny little box where she will not be too much. She is unashamed of her pleasure, her desire, her sexual power, and her sexual intensity. Integrated, she does not use her power to overpower or control or manipulate others. She is intimately familiar with her shadow side. Instead of grasping for validation, she can give joyfully and playfully. Instead of seeking external proof of her worthiness, she's learned to reclaim what she's disowned within herself. And where she once felt the need to manipulate to have her needs met, she can communicate clearly and vulnerably and courageously her needs and desires. And she has no shame around receiving her fill. Now, all of this ultimately has to do with releasing sexual shame. The sacred slut knows deep in her bones that sex is not bad or dirty. She knows that sex is a powerful catalyst for healing, self-actualization, growth, and expansion. The thing that keeps us from experiencing sex and our sexuality in this divine, powerful way is this essentially a mountain of beliefs that have been piling up our entire lives that reinforce this concept that sex and desire equals sin, and reclaiming our sacred slut is an essential part of reclaiming our power as women and as human beings. Here are 5 reasons to reclaim your sacred slut. The first reason is to heal your relationship with desire. Many of us learn to reject the feeling of desire from a young age. If we desire something that we don't have, we learn early on that we're just being ungrateful or selfish. It's this belief that we just shouldn't want. In that paradigm, there's little to no space for the beautiful longing of swelling desire, not as a means to an end, but just for the pleasure of feeling the desire itself. Contrary to what a lot of us have been taught, desire is not a temptation from the devil himself. Desire is a powerful space to connect with your heart, with your inner being, with the delicious pleasure of oneness with source consciousness. Those who are disconnected from their desire, sexually or otherwise, tend to see themselves as victims of their life circumstances, feeling lost and unclear on what they are committed to in their lives. Think about it. If you can't let yourself connect with your desires, how will you know what you want? And of course, if you don't know what you want, you're going to be at the mercy of what's going on around you and the clear desires of other people. The second reason to reclaim your sacred slut is to transform your ability to receive. I don't know about you, but I had it ingrained early on in life that it is better to give than to receive. Kind of fucked me over with guilt and shame over wanting anything beyond what I already had. As you heal your relationship with desire and release shame over your sexual desires, your sexual intensity, your sexual appetite, you also release resistance around experiencing and receiving pleasure. It not only becomes less awkward to receive and feel pleasure, it actually becomes more of your default mode of living your life. And as you begin to more readily, eagerly, openly receive, you begin to experience so much more pleasure, flow, ease, openness, connection, and love in your everyday life. The third reason is to exponentially boost your self-confidence. The sacred slut doesn't fuck around with second best. She does not settle. When you begin reclaiming your sacred slut, you stop tolerating so much bullshit. You stop doing things that don't light you up, and you just generally have less fucks to give about the things that are not in alignment with your heart and your desires. This may sound incredibly selfish, and it is, but the truth is, until you let yourself get selfish about how you're investing your energy and what you're devoting your focus to, you cannot truly give to anybody in your life from genuine love and abundance. Instead, you'll continue going through the motions, doing what you should be doing, eventually burn out, and then resent other people for not stepping up or for overstepping your boundaries that you probably didn't even respect yourself enough to clarify. But when you begin to see yourself as a valuable person and recognize that your heart and your desires matter, just watch your self-confidence skyrocket, and along with it, your ability to genuinely be of service to others. A fourth reason to reclaim your sacred slut is to radically level up your sex life. Again, the sacred slut does not settle. She is clear about what she wants, and she's gonna have it. She doesn't need her lover to fulfill her sexual sexual cravings, and at the same time, she drips with desire. She is magnetic, and worthy lovers are drawn to her. The rest will fall away or be intimidated and run the fuck away. In reclaiming your sacred slut, you become familiar with her intensity, her darkness, her kinks, her quirks, all of it. What this means for your sex life is no more faking it. No more faking pleasure. No more faking your enjoyment for the sake of performing and pleasing another person. It means more clear and honest communication. Even when it's fucking scary, it takes a lot of vulnerability and courage to voice your desires. It means deeper connection and more true intimacy in mind, body, and soul. Reason number 5 to reclaim your sacred slut is to separate your worthiness from your performance. Okay, this is a big one. I don't know about you, but I grew up in a society with a mindset that my performance and my success was a direct reflection of my worthiness as a person and my worthiness of acceptance. But you see, the sacred slut knows her worth and she fully owns her desire. She doesn't need to prove her worthiness or get permission from anyone else to fully own her desires and have her needs met. At the same time, because she has so fully owned who the fuck she is, she understands how to bridge that gap, that connection that she is so deeply longing with a lover. It isn't a fuck you to the world or to the patriarchy. What she brings to the collective sexual healing that we so desperately need is passion, desire, aliveness, acceptance, and a deep understanding of how to connect with others. And again, in fully owning her selfishness, her intensity, and her desire, she can truly be of service to you in your life and show genuine love to others. Talk about the ultimate empowerment. So I'd love to hear from you now, which one of these 5 or which ones resonate with you the most. And queens, if you're ready to begin reclaiming your sacred slut, I invite you to join me on September 7th through 14th for a virtual group experience. Throughout the 7-day experience, each day you will receive a new breakthrough practice to complete at home. And then we'll be debriefing your experience within our private group. You'll also be receiving mentorship and coaching from me within our group. To learn more about Sacred Slut Reclamation, check out the link in the description or go to pussypowered.me. And if you're watching this after the fact, after the group experience has already happened, I encourage you to take a peek at pussypowered.me to see what's available now. Alright, wild ones, that's it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more on sexual empowerment and healing for women, and hey, share with some friends. In the meantime, here's to your awakening and your pleasure for a pussy-powered life. No, don't eat my shirt. Don't eat my shirt, you're not a goat.